Your mom goes on this podcast.
Oh my god, yeah, she will.
And she was like, what the hell are you talking about? Why do you have the mask on? Like, what the fuck?
Right? I know The Rock, but what is he talking about? The Rock.
I know, right?
I know John Cena, but what the fuck?
Oh, that's gold.
Who's Jacob Fatu?
Jacob Fatu.
Who's Danhausen?
Danhausen.
Who's our crew?
Mom, Danhausen has an army of mini-housens.
And who's our truth?
Like, what the fuck are you watching? But Mom, I don't watch wrestling anymore. Well, how do you know all these people? All I know is The Rock and Stone Cold and maybe like
John Cena.
Because he was a favorite of yours or something. That's it.
Taking a Ranger, homie, I ain't but fuck all these fakes. Independent truck, WI boy, so I don't know, you ain't know how to skate. Tendo with a nerve case in my backpack for them taking a break. I just be running, ain't taking no breaks. I got the main fur mixed with snake. Running up, stacking up. All I know this ceiling can take. Dark marks with the shades on, war ready.
What's up, Unstoppable Squad? Today we have another wrestling podcast for you guys. I'm Unstoppable Denominator.
I'm Petelogical.
And looks like you are owning up to your bet.
I am. I lost the bet fair and square.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, I am indeed wearing the Career Killer Gunther shirt that I said that I would have to wear if I lost the bet. Well, Unstoppable beat me 2-1 in our wrestling predictions for Wrestlemania. So I am a man of my word, and I am serving my punishment, which I did last week. But he said it didn't count until I was on this podcast in person.
Plus, because you guys couldn't see it in person, even though, yes, he took the photo and sent it to me, but we need to see it in...
Why didn't you put it in the video?
No, I did.
Did?
Yes. Said you took the photo of it, you sent it to me, and I put it in the video.
Then that should be proof enough.
These people don't understand.
Okay.
If Mortal Spades was here,
he would take my side.
No, he would be saying these idiots wouldn't even understand anyway.
Yeah, but he would have took my side on this because I did serve last week.
Yeah, I know. But he would agree me on what I said. These clowns don't even understand nothing. That's Immortal Spades' way.
Yeah, that would be what Immortal Spades would have said. He's a very interesting person.
If you guys don't know who Immortal Spades is, guys, why don't you guys, after this podcast, go check out some of our GTS Wrestling podcasts, our GTS Wrestling reaction videos, know who he is, and watch some of those clips and figure out who he is. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
he's a very interesting person.
Anyways, how you been? Petelogical?
I have been very great recently.
That's good.
So for those of you who don't know or didn't see last week's podcast, I don't know if I discussed it there or not, but I recently had a vacation from work, which I needed to clear my head. It didn't end as good as I hoped it would be, but I'm keeping those reasons private because I don't want to bring those up on this podcast because it has nothing to do with wrestling or our other one that we did. I wouldn't want to bring that.
I have some news. There may or may not be a podcast next week because it's Mother's Day.
Yes, it is Mother's Day,
and yet I've been doing it by myself, and I usually do it during start recording during the week and stuff, and then edit on the weekend. And if I have any missed news, I'll put it in through the podcast after editing and stuff. But we'll see. Depends on how I feel during that week and stuff. And yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Yes.
So if there is no pod next week, I want to get that out to all of you. Any of you are mothers, happy Mother's Day. You guys kill it every day. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
If not, I hope you guys enjoy spending time with you guys' mothers.
Yep. Got any plans for Mother's Day?
Actually, I do not.
Don't?
My mom is actually spending time with her mother, and I just asked my cousin, as of right now, I asked my cousin about spending time with my grandmother when I went to go pick you up, and he said he's not sure. He's going to have to talk to his dad.
Okay.
So...
fair enough.
How about you?
Well, I have to work.
Sadly.
I have to work on Mother's Day, and I'm not sure if these plans changed between last week and this week. But for Mother's Day, my girlfriend wants to spend time with her mom and mine, and they're gonna have like a girls' day.
Nice.
Sadly, I'm working, so I can't join in on the fun. But right.
Called bullshitis.
Right. But anyway, yeah, I'm not sure if those plans have changed because of recent events that I alluded to on the, in the intro moment, but she's going through a tough period with an outside incident.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't exactly the way that either of us wanted to end our vacation, but hopefully they get to spend some time together and, do all that stuff, do all that fun stuff. But yeah, those are my plans, or lack thereof, for Mother's Day.
Alright, well, let us know if you guys are going to be spending time with your mom or whatever, but if you lost your mom, we are deeply sorry. English!
Those were two errors that you said. Bullshitis.
Yeah.
And
Sarly.
Watch out for this one. The lack of English is strong with him.
Yes, I can't speak English right.
Might have to loosen up your mask. That way
That's what they actually all said before. They said, I think you need to take the mask off or loosen it up
so that you can speak clear.
Oh, you know what? There is a guy that my cousin sent in a video. There's a guy that's actually big in Japan actually wearing this mask.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me...
Alright, small package pile driver. Boom, boom. Boom! Good. And then just tuck your head a little bit. He's gonna be like, oh, please put me down. He comes down, head connects, boom. And you're gonna twitch, eye roll, eye roll. Finally, you go still, and he's gonna dump you. And when he dumps you, sit up for me and give me a cell. Go ahead. And sit up. Boom. 3, 2, 1, unconscious. And you're up. Good job.
Damn. There is indeed a person that's wearing your masks. So what are we gonna do?
Should I comment saying that's the Unstoppable Denominator's mask?
Probably. That's what I would do.
Who knows how long that guy's started wearing that mask. I've worn this mask for the longest time.
Yeah, that is you've had that mask for years.
Since 2011, guys.
Damn. Do we have an Unstoppable Denominator clone out there?
Is his name Unstoppable Denominator?
Yeah, maybe. I have to get in touch with him. You might have to get in touch with this dude.
Even though, yes, the mask is on Mask Maniac, anyone can wear it.
Yeah, anyone can wear it. Anybody can wear it. It's just funny because I've never seen another person have that mask.
Yeah,
before.
same.
And there must be hundreds or thousands of masks on there, and then the off chance that another person has your mask is really crazy to me.
Yeah, we might have to talk to the person.
Yeah.
And see how long this guy's been around for.
Interesting.
Alright, let us know in the comments below if you know who I'm talking about. Right. First topic of the day. I'm going to let you take, because I think you have something to say about this, don't you?
I don't have much, but I'll talk about it first, I guess. Okay. So, former NXT wrestler Luca Crusifino announced his retirement from professional wrestling after his recent WWE release. So, Luca was one of the list of names that got released last week, and which involved the Wyatt Six and Kairi Sane and so on. Like I said last week, I don't want to see anyone lose their jobs. These are real people. They have lives, and and families to feed and stuff like that. But I guess Luca, and I don't really know a whole lot, but I think I read somewhere that he was going to school to become a lawyer.
I think I seen that. He said jokingly, he says he's not gonna start up an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I did see that. But anyways, so maybe his retirement is him like I'm gonna put an end to wrestling and I'm gonna like actually pursue the thing that I was going to school for, and maybe that he's gonna do, or maybe it's something else. Maybe just is done with wrestling in general. But yeah, I wish Luca all the best, and yeah, I think that's all I got on this.
We'll see what he does in the future, if he's gonna actually be a real lawyer or not.
That's number 3.
Shut up. English!
English, unstoppable.
Do you guys miss us all together?
Right.
I know you guys probably got sick of me doing the podcast a whole month without him anyway.
Okay.
But yeah. Alright, let us know in the comments below. Warns Roxane about the Liv Morgan. I had to throw it in. How I feel about this, I think we talked about this here on this channel with you, that Roxane might be joining Finn Balor.
We did, and I also brought up however long ago it was, maybe Roxane Perez turns on Liv Morgan.
Yep.
And nothing's happened, obviously.
Yet.
But nothing's happened yet.
Do feel like she might cost her title.
Yes.
Her title.
But yeah, I think it would be... I'm interested to see what they have planned for their hope. My hope is that if they are teasing a breakup of that partnership, hopefully that they have plans for her long term, because a bunch of these talent they don't have any plans for them, and this is why we get the releases and others. And obviously it's not just creatively. There's people who run out on their contracts and fail to meet contract negotiations, and so a bunch of other factors play into it as well. But I've said it before on here, I hate it when companies sign people but then just don't have anything for them.
Which we'll be talking about.
Because in my opinion, it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't really do anything for you as a promoter to sign someone that you don't have anything for. Why even bother?
Right. But we'll be talking about that later.
Oh yeah,
anyway. So, because there is a topic where we will be talking about.
Okay.
Let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about Finn Balor warning Roxane. Are you excited to see the turn on Liv Morgan or what? Let us know in the comments below. Vaquer has been written off television with an injury ankle during Monday Night Raw of 4/27. I'm guessing she is taking some time away from the company, doing a movie or something. You know how that's been going around now. Maybe she needs some time away to heal up from her injury with her foot or whatever.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I think I saw something that she is actually legitimately injured. She has
I know her ankle or
it was something to do with her ankle, but that might be story stuff.
But last time I knew that, so
I just looked it up, and this is what Google has. As of late April, early May 2026, WWE star Stephanie Vaquer sidelined with a legitimate second-degree AC joint sprain in her shoulder following a backstage attack on Raw. The injury, compounded by a previously managed but worsened issue, will keep her out of action for at least 3 to 6 weeks, possibly longer, with her return timeline uncertain. It's a partial tear of a ligament in the AC joint. It looks like this is legitimate injury. Again, I wish her nothing but the best on her recovery. I hate it when people get injured.
Yeah, especially when people say, "Oh, wrestling's not fake."
The stories and stuff are fake, but like it is entertainment at the end of the day. So like
People do get hurt.
They get hurt for our entertainment. So.
Yeah, and yes, there is fake storylines where they do get hurt,
but they still have to fight. They still have to like do all of the moves, which obviously take some athleticism.
Right. But
have you ever tried lifting a human being? It's not easy.
Nope. I've done it many times, especially a heavy person.
Okay.
I don't know. You guys will be like, "Why do you look at Petelogical?" It's like,
I know. Well, I'm scared.
Should I lift him up on the podcast?
Oh. No. Do not have my consent for that.
Anyways, Unstoppable Squad, let us know how you guys feel about Stephanie Vaquer. How long do you think she'll be on?
Io Sky versus Asuka. So Kairi Sane got released, as many of you know, and she moved back to her home country of Japan, so it doesn't really look like she's coming back anytime soon. But in terms of WWE story stuff, they did that feud that they were doing with Kairi and Asuka, but they're swapping Io Sky in her place, it looks like, and just kind of killing off that other angle they were trying to do.
And obviously, we're not going to get her back because, she's back, like he said, she's in Japan.
She moved back to her home country of Japan shortly after she got released. And this is the second time in her WWE career that she has been released.
Yep. And
so
that tells you she might be officially done.
I don't think we're going to see her back.
No.
Anytime soon, and maybe ever at this point, because it's the second time you got this company got her released, and like she has yet to win a major title on Raw except the tag teams.
Right.
That's crazy to me when they put all these women's titles. They create them all for people like Kairi Sane and Chelsea Green and Julia and Stephanie Vaquer. This is another championship for them to win. Obviously, other people. It's not just them. Those are just some examples I got. But like, she was booked so well in NXT. I don't know what it is, but anytime she's on the main roster, she just doesn't get the booking she deserves.
Yeah. And
I doubt we're going to ever see her back, because this is the second time. So, do you have anything to say?
Not really, but it's going to be sad not to see Kairi back, especially hearing Asuka scream, "Kairi!"
Yeah.
Anyways, Unstoppable Squad, let us know in the comments. I want you to take this one, actually, because this is your favorite with the concert.
So last week we discussed the WWE releases, but we also discussed the people that moved up. And I believe I have it somewhere. Yeah, right here. So Sol Ruca, Ethan Page, and Joe Hendry, who we're going to be discussing here, they all moved up to Raw. And let's go with Joe Hendry. He was scheduled to have a concert, and well, let's just say that if you have any more reason to love Joe Hendry, it's right now, because again, this might come across as hypocritical, but I don't really care. Where was I going? Oh yes. So Joe Hendry got on the mic, his guitar, and he started singing a song. He said he has a bunch of things to say, so he wrote a song about it. And in one clip that has went viral from this was the part about firing Logan Paul.
You know what? I listened to it.
Then Logan Paul, after it went on for a bit, he came out and said that he's unfireable, and that WWE would be fools to fire him. So,
which I agree.
Okay, let me say this. So I'll say it again. I'm not for people getting fired. I feel like they are all real people. They all have lives and all that, and that's cool. But Logan Paul, on the other hand,
here we go.
Logan Paul is no different, is a very talented in-ring wrestler. I'll give him that. He's also been notably impressive since he debuted in WWE. He's been impressive. I'll give him all that. But my God, I can't stand that. I can't stand his stupid, annoying persona or anything like him. So I laughed hysterically all through this, and I want to hear your reaction.
Okay, I disagree on firing Logan Paul, and I'm gonna say this. I was talking to my mom when I listened to the song.
Yep.
We hate Logan Paul. We want Logan Paul to be fired. Yes, it got a little catchy.
Can we fire Logan Paul? Yeah, Paul, can we fire Logan Paul? It got catchy.
But I disagree. Never fire Logan Paul. When a guy is epic in the ring.
Yeah, he's...
Like Show Speed and whoever else, like Rey Mysterio. Oh, if you want to fire people, why don't you fire people that don't deserve to be in the ring anymore?
Logan Paul is a very good wrestler. Logan Paul is an amazing performer. I will give him that. Because there was a brief moment in time where, and Unstoppable, you might be shocked about this. There was a brief moment in time shortly after Logan Paul made his debut back in 2022 or something. But instantly, I knew that the guy's got talent. Instantly, he became one of my favorite wrestlers to watch. But then he reverted back into his jackass self, and he reminded me of why I and pretty much 90. I don't think it's 90, but I'm not alone in the disdain for Logan Paul. I know I'm not alone in this. You are in the minority when it comes to Logan Paul. I know I'm not alone because this guy has done so much. He's done so much to remind me of why I hate people like him. That's all I'm going to say on this, because I have a lot to say about Logan Paul, but again, this is not a Logan Paul. Why does Petelogical hate Logan Paul? If
you guys want to see that, stay tuned for our episode 3.
Oh God, he's writing it down.
Hellfire number 3. If you guys want to go check that out, it will be on the Unstoppable podcast. We're currently on episode 2, which is already filmed, needs to be edited. Whenever the editor gets his ass into gear of editing, that will be finally uploaded whenever.
But episode 1 should be out.
Yes, it's already out. The link will be down in the description down below or up here in the the
cards.
Yes, cards. Yes, that's a comment.
The comments aren't up here, Unstoppable. They're down here.
Yes, I know.
They're down here.
Anyways,
moron. But that's not what this. But this podcast, the one we're filming right now, is not the Petelogical hate Logan Paul, whatever that is going to be. But it's more. I want to shine the light on Joe Hendry for a minute.
Joe Hendry. Why can't we fire Joe Hendry?
You can't fire Joe Hendry.
Then you can't fire Logan Paul.
Joe Hendry has proven in TNA and NXT why this man is gold. Wrestling gold.
But you know what? He's not going to be nowhere near a WWE championship.
He's already an NXT championship. And
but that's because Shawn Michaels saw something in him, not in Triple H.
But Joe Hendry, when he debuted at the Rumble, there were people backstage that were impressed with him.
But he's going to just be a mid-card champ.
Okay? And same with Logan Paul. Logan Paul isn't winning a world title.
Oh, yes, he will. He will win a title.
Maybe in 15 years where he's getting ready to retire.
Nah.
Okay.
Don't give him a world title.
Okay. If you say so, Unstoppable. I mean, you're also a stand for The Miz.
Hell, if The Miz can do it, so can Logan Paul.
Okay. If you say so. All right. That's all I got.
Next topic is a really very heartbreaking update. This podcast is dedicated to him and his family. Marc Izard traveled to Las Vegas from the UK from Wrestlemania and was last seen leaving the April 17th episode of Smackdown, has been found dead according to authorities. Marc Izard, 43, died on April 18th in the 1700 block of Las Vegas Boulevard South between East St. Louis Avenue and Oakley
Boulevard.
Wow.
Boulevard.
I can't speak today. English! The Clark County, I don't know, coroner's office said Monday afternoon Izard's cause and manner of death were still pending. But we got an update here.
We do?
Yes. His sister said that it was natural causes.
Okay. So it wasn't anything like malicious or anything like that.
Yeah.
This is the first time I had a real chance to talk about this, but remember in Hellfire 2, speaking of Hellfire 2, we had one of the segments that we had, or we are going to be discussing in that episode because it's not up yet, thanks to our editor who's sleeping on the job.
But according to the editor, he was about to edit this week, he said, but apparently he said due to his mental health.
Okay, but anyways, in said podcast, we discussed why I took a hiatus from YouTube. And I wanted Unstoppable to send me the clip from that, like before he's done editing it. Like I wanted him to send me the thing. In that, I discussed there were a few deaths that I was living through. Like I lived through the death of 3 people very close to me. This isn't one of them, but back in 2022, one of my family friends was jogging in Boston. He recently just bought an apartment with his girl. He was gonna move in with his girlfriend, or he did move in. He had a heart attack jogging in an alley, and they found him, and he passed away back then. So I can kind of relate to this. First and foremost, I want to send all my thoughts and prayers with Mark's family. It's never easy losing a family member, and whether he had kids, he was a brother, he was a nephew, all that. It's never easy. Hopefully they can find peace, because it's never easy losing a family member, and I offer my deepest condolences to his family.
And it's not easy. I literally lost my dad in 2023, and yeah, it's not easy. Like I said, we dedicate this podcast to him and his family, so rest in peace, Mark.
New Japan star Evil arrives in WWE as he appears on NXT. Evil steps up to NXT champion Tony D'Angelo as he hands him a warning and says he's coming for the gold. Should we do this in with it? Because I mean it's talking about the same dude.
I didn't even notice that. Oops.
You want me to put this in with this topic?
We'll talk about it in the next clip. Yeah.
Okay. So Evil's in WWE. I got to admit something, that I don't know much about Evil aside
that's
from
what I said last week too.
Aside from the fact that he was in the Bullet Club and he's also Io Sky's fiance, which probably had a lot to do with why he's currently in WWE. But I'm happy to see what they have planned for him. On the positives of this is a bunch of other Japanese wrestlers like Shinsuke Nakamura, Tajiri was even in WWE for a bit, and Asuka, Kairi Sane, Io Sky. They all, and even Finn Balor, I know he's not Japanese, but he made his name in New Japan. They have all seen success in some way from NXT and in WWE. So I hope that he made the right choice for him, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they have in store. I don't really know much about Evil's career though, so.
Either do I. Last week I said, you know what, maybe I should take a look into his work and see. But I haven't done that yet. Same with JCW, haven't either. He's been bothering me about checking it out.
Yeah, hopefully that all turns well, and Tony D'Angelo has a new foe, it looks like.
He's actually got Tony D'Angelo. It's got a couple of... Oh, no, is it him or is it someone else that's got a big target on his back?
Probably D'Angelo, since he's the champion, right?
No, that's Cody Rhodes. He's got a big target on his back. So yeah, I can't wait to see Evil's stuff in WWE.
On the topic of Evil, as per WrestleVotes, WWE is planning to change Evil's name on screen, but there's an issue. The officials still have not decided what to call him on TV. That's why the NXT commentators did not call Evil by name or say any name when he made his debut on NXT. Wow, this is probably the first time a WWE superstar has debuted on TV before WWE decided what to call him. That tells me that they don't have a lot for him.
That is a big mistake.
That is a huge mistake because again, me and Unstoppable, we don't know much about this evil wrestler. We also have seen WWE sign guys that we don't know much, and then that make me go, oh, this guy's not too bad actually. That's how I got back into wrestling. My first experience back with wrestling was when our mutual friend Testa Sports Zone, he showed me a clip from NXT TakeOver. He's like, bro, I think you're gonna love this. I think you're gonna love this, dude. So I was like, oh, is this wrestling? He said, yeah, but just watch this. So I watched it, and it was the Demon Finn Balor. And from that moment on, that's how I found myself loving wrestling again. It was because of NXT and how they used Finn Balor and I just fell in love with NXT, and it was literally, and so I got to see Asuka, like when she first signed. That was kind of like around the same time I did, and kind of I started watching. So Asuka became a favorite of mine. Shinsuke Nakamura also became a favorite of mine, and Hideo Itami became a favorite of mine. But he didn't stick around as long as I thought WWE should have had him, but he made a name of himself back in New Japan, and he did so much over there. So, I'm hoping that Evil makes me a fan, and I'm sure he will once I see enough of his matches. But a red flag is that they don't have the name yet, because if they don't have his name yet, they better do something quick, because then we could be in a Royce Keys situation where he debuted at the Royal Rumble and he just got his first TV match.
And we haven't seen him in a bit.
Last week. It's just crazy. So I'm hoping that that's not the case, and that we will see his name is Evil. I have one right now.
Okay.
Put the E at the end. Vile. Put the E at the end, and that makes Vile.
Well, there's actually another wrestler that is on WWE right now, and I don't know if you've seen this character, but it's called The Unknown.
Really?
And it's unknown, and it's like
the Pokemon Unknown, or like.
So WWE has revealed and debuted a brand new wrestler tonight at an NXT live event, and interestingly, she's simply called The Unknown. Now, she would face off with Lizzie Rain at this NXT live event in Lakeland. And I'm going to assume from this picture that she lost due to Lizzie Rain hitting the Thunderstruck. But shout out here to Jeff, who posted these pictures and the information that we have here. Because this could be a couple of different things. And I think it's captured a bit of attention because she's called The Unknown. We know the person behind the character is Jessica Bogdanoff. We know she's been in the Performance Center for a while now. What we don't know is if this is something permanent or not. What do you think? Do you think WWE will literally debut a wrestler on TV called The Unknown? I mean, it literally could be that WWE just haven't thought of a name, or they cancelled a name or something like that. So they just built her as The Unknown because it's only a live event. It's not on TV. But one thing we've come to learn about NXT live events is there's usually a very short window from when you see someone for the first time or you see someone try a new character to then seeing it on TV. And we've seen a lot of stuff recently from NXT, lots of debuts, lots of arrivals. Maybe we've got an unknown one coming too.
Yeah, so WWE actually has a person called The Unknown. That's interesting.
There we go, tag team name.
So
Unknown
maybe,
and Evil. Evil.
Unknown and Evil. But yeah, I think they should just switch change the name to where the E is at the end and then that's Vile. That's what I would do. But I just don't. This is a huge red flag to me because why would you sign someone and not know what their name is?
Especially debut him right away. Yeah, that's great that you just sign him and you want to throw him into the card right away already and shit, but I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about this situation. We have some new faces that were on NXT, and there's actually one name we need to keep an eye on. So we got two recent topics we talked about is Evil, Christian Angels, Cam Hendricks, Will Cross, which we need to keep an eye on, Tate Wilder, and Lizzie Rain.
Okay.
So only reason why I say Will Cross is because he just came from an indie show, and his work in the indie show is very, very interesting. I saw a few clips of his, and holy shit, guys. A lot of people thought it was a fan that jumped in, even the commentary thought he was a fan, but yeah, he's not someone you guys.
So it says that his NXT name is Mason Rook, Rook. So it's gonna be
Mason Rourke.
Yeah, Mason Rook.
Okay.
Rook.
So that's his new name now. But yeah, you guys, we gotta be prepared to watch him.
I'll be tuning in.
Actually, remember that, and actually on our way home, check out his that video.
I will.
About his work.
I will.
Let us know how you guys feel about these guys. But yeah.
Okay.
Christian Angels kind of sounds familiar too.
I thought that too. I thought it was the dude from AEW, but that's a different guy. This is his first major contract that he signed. So he's an up and coming person. So
Lizzie Rain,
she was the Evolve Women's Champion, LFG Champion, or whatever that show was. But she made her official debut on NXT. So obviously they see something in her.
Right. So we might have to keep an eye on her as well with Will Cross. Evil, maybe.
Yeah, I gotta see. First, I want to know what his name is.
Right, and watch his
matches.
Yeah, like Christian Angels. I thought I heard of that name before. Actually, I think we actually did talk about this. WWE was trademarked a few names like Christian Angels and something. I think we did. WWE news. WWE files two new trademarks hinting at possible new ring names. WWE may be preparing to introduce new entities on television, as the company has filed trademarks for two fresh names that could signal upcoming debuts or character changes. On February 18th, WWE submitted filings for Christian Angels and Dorian Van Dux, both tied to entertainment services related to professional wrestling. While no talent has been officially linked to either name, filings like these are typically an early step before a new person appears on screen. The description attached to both trademarks covers WWE's usual scope: live wrestling performances, broadcasts, online content, and fan engagement, indicating the names are being cured for active use rather than just placeholders. WWE has constantly used trademark filings as a way to lock in ring names ahead of time, whether for NXT prospects, incoming signees, or established superstars undergoing a brand. That makes these two names especially interesting, as they do not match anyone currently on the roster, with no confirmation yet on who Tristan Angels or Dorian Van Dux will belong to. The filing still serve as a strong hint that something new is on the horizon, and WWE could be setting the stage for fresh characters in the near future. Who do you think these new names are for? A debuting talent or a repackaged superstar? Who do you think? What do you think, actually?
Probably just someone coming back, just a repackaging.
I feel like it's a new stars. I think I know who they could be. Part of the new bloodline, but it's not part of the new bloodline. They've been hinting at the new bloodline for a little while. So, I forgot whose sons they are. I feel like that's what it is. But let us know in the comments below what you think about this situation, and who do you think they are? And what do you think? Is it going to be new superstars, or is it being repackaged? Let us know in the comments. Maybe about a couple weeks ago. Alright, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about these new faces in the WWE.
So, WWE announces a brand new streaming partnership with Roku involving NXT, WWE, and Roku. Announced NXT will be available for next day streaming on the Roku channel beginning in the fall of 2026. Episodes of NXT that air Tuesday on the CW will be made available the following day through CW Hub on the Roku channel. Source WWE. Well, I have one thing to say, and it probably isn't going to be, I'll explain why. Thank God they're doing this, because we just talked about how the different streaming stuff, right? Well, for a long time, NXT was the only one of the three that was weeks behind. When I'm talking about weeks, they were like 3 weeks behind at one point. Episodes of you'd have to wait nearly a whole month to watch the replay of an NXT episode. For a long time when they were on Peacock. And it seems like Spectrum is very good at getting the replay episodes like next day. But if you don't have a cable account, or if you're on YouTube TV or whatever, obviously NXT is in my opinion, NXT is the best thing that WWE has. So I think it's criminal and blasphemy, actually, that their best product is locked behind a 3-day streaming window for new episodes. That's crazy. It should be next. I don't know why they can't just do next day. So it looks like they took my advice on this, and it looks like we are going to be seeing next day streaming on the Roku channel. So good. I love this move. Yeah, this is gonna bring fresh new eyes for the product. It really is. I love this move for WWE.
Even though actually I do have Roku, so it's gonna be interesting. Maybe I can see if I can take the Roku and put it in there. So even though I work nights, but I won't be able to watch it. But yeah. Anyways, it'll be interesting to see this for NXT. Good for them.
With all this hate spewing around when it comes to WWE and their moves, this is like finally we get a positive direction. And I feel like NXT is the best thing they have. So seeing that we're going to be able to stream that, it's going to be way better being an NXT fan in 2026 very soon.
Well, hopefully, maybe like they will listen to us and maybe put it all together on the network.
Hopefully they do, but I'm not holding my breath.
Anyways, Unstoppable Squad, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about this topic. Triple H has signed a new contract.
So it's looking like Triple H is going to be around for years to come, I guess.
Yep, and fans are pissed. They blame Triple H for all this.
I mean, I do,
it's
and
like 50-50 on him, but don't forget, I said this before in the podcast, I think last week's podcast, that WWE, it doesn't run through Triple H. It fully runs through TKO.
Yeah, so a lot of, and I've been saying this for, it feels like I've been saying this in discussions, like with many people. Yes, Triple H is higher up in WWE. Yes, it's easy to point the finger and blame him for most stuff that probably are out of his power at this point. Like, perfect example of this is the Mandy Rose situation. Now, in my opinion, I believe that Mandy Rose shouldn't have been fired when she did. I feel like it was stupid to fire her just because she wanted to start an OnlyFans page. That was until I looked more into it, and then I read a source around the same time that came out and said Triple H actually revealed like he's been talking to her for like weeks, telling her, hey, you can't do this when you're under contract. And like, if somebody is blatantly ignoring their boss's orders, it's like, what do you expect?
Right.
That situation felt like he lost everything he could do, and he wanted to bring it up to the people above him. And so and how it is now, like, obviously, like, TKO's fucking up a whole bunch, right? We've talked about that on the podcast so many times, and it seems like I'm getting really heated even talking about it again. I guess when it comes to Triple H, like, he is head of creative. It's not fully on him. Part of it is. I don't think it's 50-50. I think it's more 80-20, and 80 is TKO, and 20 is Triple H.
Oh.
I feel it's more that situation than 50-50, but because I feel like there are times when Triple H does get stuff wrong, but he's like any other person. We're not all perfect. I'm certainly not a perfect person myself.
Neither am I.
He's not a perfect person, but I've also seen Triple H when he was booking really well, like his entire NXT Black and Gold run.
Oh.
That entire era when it was just him and Regal, just writing everything. That was NXT at its peak. I don't think it's even come close to that, and I don't really think it can anymore. But I've also seen Triple H at his worst, and it's like I feel like this is an easy call to give Triple H a new contract, because I feel like good outweighed the bad when it comes to him. But there is certainly times when Triple H does fuck up.
Well, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about this situation. Are you excited to see Triple H sticking around more longer, or
Nikki
not?
Nikki Cross has filed to trademark Nikki Storm and the Best in the Galaxy. I guess it's gonna be the Best in the Galaxy, Nikki Storm.
I think the Best in the Galaxy is like probably not a ring name, but I mean like a ring move.
Like her finisher?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Nikki Storm is just her ring name.
Okay. Yeah, it could be something like that.
But who knows where she's gonna go?
I think
TNA.
I think she might go to TNA.
No, something tells me AEW.
Well, I did see that the entire Wyatt Six and the New Day have been looked at from AEW.
Well, as we're talking about this right now, I looked on Joe Gacy's and what's his name?
Dexter Lumis?
Yes. So both of those guys teased 7 something in July 24th or something like that, or the 27th, that they teased on something on Twitter that date. So they might be staying as a team. I would love to see them stay as a team, like I said in last week's podcast. Alright, so yeah, I feel like it might be TNA.
It might be TNA, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I'm excited to see whatever Nikki Cross has in store.
Let us know in the comments below what do you guys think about this situation. To SmackDown and wants Cody Rhodes. Was that Gunther's favor? Question mark. Since He's not going to get Brock Lesnar. Why the fuck not? But will he dethrone Cody Rhodes? Okay, so what happened? The fuck happened to Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton situation? They just scrapped that? I get Randy Orton's hurt? What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm not sure how this makes sense because didn't they have a thing with... Gunther was just on Raw this past week and was having a segment with Seth Rollins. Now he's going after Cody.
And what the fuck is this all about?
I know, like, what the fuck? It doesn't really make any sense to me.
The career killer. Doesn't make no sense.
I don't know, man. It's strange. Now he's going after Cody. Was it his favor? I don't know. Maybe. But, like, I don't really... Are they even still doing that? Is that even still a thing?
I don't know. At this point, who knows?
But I guess time will tell on that. I'm kind of sick of both Gunther and Cody, to be honest.
I'm just sick and tired of Cody. You all know that. How many times have I said about Cody Rhodes on this podcast that would be screaming?
Yeah. You don't have to inform. I feel like we all have a good idea about how many times.
To the ones that are listening on the wrestling news channel, I don't think they know. But yeah.
I guess time will tell. I guess Gunther's on Smackdown, I guess. I don't know.
Well, we'll have to find out what's going to happen here. So maybe he's signed from... Because they moved a couple superstars over on Raw and SmackDown, so...
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah. Anyways, let us know in the comments below.
So our next topic is the Gingerbread Man. You guys are familiar with Unstoppable. You're familiar with our good old pal, the Gingerbread Man, right?
Rest in peace.
Well, the Gingerbread Man in WWE, I thought it's funny because before his match with Sami Zayn, Trick Williams was referring to he was making fun of Sami, calling him the Gingerbread Man because red hair, right? I thought it was going to be Kevin Owens in the gingerbread costume, but I don't know why, I just thought it was going to be Kevin. But then Sami Haluva kicked the Gingerbread Man, and there was somebody in it, but we didn't really get a good look at him. After the match on SmackDown, Trick Williams did another promo with the Gingerbread Man. This one, the Gingerbread Man attacked Trick Williams from behind with a cane, and that one was Sami Zayn. And this past week, Sami Zayn cut a promo. It looked like he was teasing a heel turn in it, but he ended up just yanking the gumdrop button off of the Gingerbread Man. Now the Gingerbread Man is dead, and they're having a funeral for him next week. Now, this might sound ridiculous, because it is ridiculous. These are real events that happened on SmackDown.
Yep.
It might sound ridiculous, but these are real things that happen. And I think we've just completely lost the plot. Because what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this storyline?
Entertainment.
It didn't go anywhere. I guess it's kind of funny that the Gingerbread Man's getting beat up, but and I guess it's also kind of funny, and I love the Shrek call out when Sami Zayn took the button off of the Gingerbread Man at the last moment, and he was kind of holding it to the crowd as like a trophy. This had to be written by AI. I don't understand how you can not introduce someone new, because if they were doing this, and let's say it wasn't Kevin Owens, but say it was like a new guy.
Yep. A
new guy that got involved. They were like, oh my god, that's kind of cool. It went nowhere. It was just a reveal with Sami Zayn, but then that seemed like anticlimactic because you already kind of revealed somebody, but not really because it wasn't supposed to be anybody. And then this week it was just the Gingerbread Man on a mannequin, and it didn't, which I thought it was Trick Williams, turned out to be nobody again, and it's like, I don't know what we're doing with this at all.
If you guys want to know our situation on the AI with WWE storylines, stay tuned. Not today, but it's going to be in another podcast, probably whenever. Oh, rest in peace, Gingerbread Man.
Rest in peace, the Gingerbread.
Our next topic is WWE released Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Tonga Loa, JC Mateo.
Do you want to take this, or?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
You know what? This is kind of bullshit how just released these guys. Because you're just used Tanga Loa and JC Mateo with the Wyatt Six, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods for storyline as well on Raw, but yet didn't have much anything for them. And Kofi Kingston has been with the company for how long?
He's been over
almost 20 years.
Almost 20 years, yeah. Yeah, I think he made his debut. Kofi made his debut back in 2006 in WWE. So he has had a 20-year career, and he's and overall, he is a Grand Slam champion. He's a one-time WWE champion. He's a one-time WWE champion. He is a 4-time Intercontinental champion, a 3-time United States champion, a 7-time World Tag Team champion, a 7-time Smackdown Tag Team champion, World Tag Team champion, an NXT Tag Team champion, the 13th Grand Slam winner. He won the SmackDown Tag Team Championship tournament with Big E and Xavier Woods back in 2018. And yeah, overall I think he's a 24. I think he won 24 championships. So he's had, and honestly, that's not bad.
No.
Considering this man literally was like, I'm just not gonna sugarcoat it. He got screwed.
Yes,
he got screwed when they took the belt off of him, because I felt like they should have at least, like, the way they were building Kofi Mania up, like you guys had to be there watching it, but they built that up they built it up for a solid year. The way they gave him the title at WrestleMania, he became a Grand Slam champion. It's just so freaking cool.
Yep.
At the time, but you always wanted,
in a way, how he did his save moves in the ring.
Yeah, he was
at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he is hands down one of the best talents that WWE has ever had. He is literally he's a first ballot Hall of Famer with the New Day. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer on his own. So he's literally he could easily be a 2-time Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Which I think he will. Xavier Woods, I feel like he's a member of the New Day, but outside the New Day, Xavier Woods really hasn't done much. So I feel like they could have given him more things to do there. But I just recently read that people in AEW are pushing sign Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And I feel like
MJF teased saying,
yeah,
it's a new day.
Yeah, he said it's a new day. Yes, it is. MJF, I love that comment by MJF. He's just awesome. As far as Tonga Loa and JC Mateo, Jeff Cobb is one of the best wrestlers. He was one of the best wrestlers in the world. He didn't do much of anything in WWE.
Yep.
He's only had 4 matches in WWE, and he's 3-1.
Yes.
He's 3-1, which that feels like it should be way more. It feels like he should have had way more to do.
Yep.
But they stick him in the stupid Bloodline faction, where I don't know if he has any relation to Roman Reigns or anything. But they just stuck him with the other guys, and like Tonga Loa, okay, so is Tama Tonga next? Is like Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga next? Are we going to see more releases?
As soon as right now, as I've seen from C Wrestling, he said Tama Tonga should be safe as of right now.
He's not going to want to stick around, because Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga are a major tag team.
But why I circled this right now, like I said in last week's podcast, Lucha Underground is rumored to be coming back.
I did see that. And
there are, in fact, of like maybe recording, and JC Mateo, Jeff Cobb, actually came from Lucha Underground as the monster. So could we see him back in Lucha Underground and be unmasked as JC Mateo?
Maybe.
Jeff Cobb.
If I were starting the brand up, that's going to be one of the first things I would do. He made his name as a masked heel. Why don't you just reveal him? Why don't you just...
And I'll tell you guys this right now. When we did our results, Lucha Underground was my number one product I would always watch.
I know, you were huge on that way back when.
That would have been more... I would watch Lucha Underground first, even before NXT came on.
Yeah, I do remember you saying that. Because I remember having the topics with Testa Sports on about it, and we were like, what's Unstoppable's affinity for the product? And it was like, and we're like, I guess he likes it more. I don't know.
Why is he...
why is he like, oh my god, like, because how I feel like we had some sort of group chat between us, and you were like, oh my god, like, this just happened. And we're like, what the fuck is he watching? It was something like that. And it was like, okay, I guess you like it, and we were like, okay, I guess we'll watch NXT, like, and then keep an eye on. And I never watched Lucha Underground. I still haven't, but that was always something. That was always funny. Like, when
you guys should watch Lucha Underground because there's a spit. There's a spit. Shut up. There's a bit where this caught my eye and I'm like, oh, holy shit, this is my product that I want to watch.
Nice.
Because this woman threw a bowling ball at another woman's cooch. I was like, okay, this got my eye.
Okay, that does sound interesting.
Yeah. It caught my eye.
At the very least, that would definitely catch my attention, and that would definitely want me to at least be more informed with how the product.
Well, there was another move that also caught my attention, but yeah.
But anyways, you were huge on Lucha Underground, but I did see it was coming back, and I just hope wherever they go, that they get what they want.
Yeah.
If they go anywhere, I feel like the New Day that's an easy signing for AEW.
Right.
I feel like Tonga Loa, he could go anywhere. Jason Mateo might go to Lucha Underground. Who knows? It's going to be interesting for the next 2 months.
Yep. Let us know in the comments below.
In 2025, former AEW persona Rebel, Tanea Brooks, revealed that she was diagnosed with primary pulmonary lymphoma, which was a rare form of lung cancer. She released an update on her social medias, and it's not good. In a heartbreaking update, Rebel has revealed that she now has been diagnosed with terminal ALS. Here's what she said. The doctors have diagnosed me with terminal ALS. There is not a lot of research behind the ALS, and we don't know how long I have, but it explains why I have trouble walking and talking, and all my functions will soon decline. She also thanked AEW President Tony Khan. I want to say thank you to Tony Khan and AEW for supporting me on my medical journey. It has been a blessing. It is unheard of. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
That sucks.
That really, really sucks. Now, you guys, I don't really follow AEW anymore. I'll be completely honest. I haven't really followed it too much since the fallout with CM Punk. That was the last thing I remember. The footage came up from that.
Yep.
From what was really going on backstage. And after that, I kind of just lost interest. But Rebel was a favorite of mine. I liked her partnership with Britt Baker. And I've said on this podcast and in real life before, I never want to see wrestlers get hurt worse, and this is obviously worse than
right.
what is going to than just a normal bruise on the arm. And even that it's still awful, right? This is absolutely terrible, and it makes me really sad to be even discussing this, but I just want to send all of my love and support to her family. No one should ever have to go through
Did
this.
you see her video where she broke down?
I did not. I did not. I haven't. Like I said, I can't bring myself to watch it. I
watched maybe a few minutes of it. I was like, all right, I need to announce this. And I got this, from from somewhere on Facebook or something.
I saw
but
that.
I had to put this in a podcast.
Oh yeah, this is one of the biggest things that's going on right now.
Yeah.
And I really, ALS is no joke. Just can't imagine going through that.
Same.
I really can't. And I will say this. I have no reason to believe that any of that about Tony Khan and AEW is true. Isn't true. I have no reason to believe that. So I want to do something a little bit out of character for me, and I'm pretty sure it's out of character for Unstoppable. I want to give credit to Tony Khan. I want to say that you are a good man for supporting her through this, and it must be devastating hearing all this, and because this is one of your people that you signed, but you guys,
I think he looks like a kind person.
Yeah, he does. I have nothing but respect for the man he is. I just think he can make some idiotic decisions at times. However, I want to say to you, Mr. Tony Khan, you are just one of the kindest human beings for supporting her through all this. That's what I want to see more of. I want to see more people like Tony Khan in this industry who will support their talent through whatever hardship they come across, and this is certainly one of those. There is no cure for ALS, so this in terminal, it literally means what it means. Tony Khan, you are just such a great human being. You've earned a lot of respect from me as of this segment. Good on you.
Alright, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel about this topic. Hopefully she beats this, if there's a situation where they could figure out how to beat it or not, because I don't want to see no one go through this.
Oh no, but it is what it is. It's just no one should have to go through all this. But thank you, Tony Khan. Literally.
Thank you, Rebel.
Thank you, Rebel. Thank you, Mr. Khan. Thank you to AEW's medical team. You guys are just super awesome.
Trevor Murdoch. You guys probably haven't heard that name in a long time, besides the ones that are on indie shows, has announced his retirement on NWA. He has wrestled for 27 years, and he retires at the age of 45 years old. I haven't seen that name in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've heard that. It's been a long time since I've tuned into any NWA, to be honest.
I haven't even watched NWA at all, but yeah.
But he always struck me as, like we were talking about Tony Khan in the last topic, he always struck me as a good, down-to-earth human being. He always struck me as the type of person that actually cares about this industry and that actually wants to do some good in an industry plagued with a bunch of problems, of whether that being backstage politics, whether that be talent looking elsewhere, or this, that, or the other, people being unsafe in the ring. Yeah, Trevor Murdoch is none of those. Trevor Murdoch was, when I was watching NWA Power, that was back when the Power episodes were still airing on YouTube. So me and my dad and my brother, we would watch NWA from time to time. That was 2019. Yep. That was around 2019. It was Nick Aldis, the current general manager of Smackdown. He was actually the NWA World Champion.
Yes, I remember.
And he was actually, that's how I got to know Nick Aldis from it was his days in NWA. And Trevor Murdoch was one of my favorites. I always had respect for him. So he made a very good quote in his retirement speech that I really wish, he said that if he ever stopped loving the industry, or he felt himself not doing this for the love and spirit that he has for the job, then he would hang it up, and that's what he did now. And honestly, he's always struck me as a kind human being. So I wish him nothing but the best in his retirement.
Same. Let us know in the comments below. You said to see Trevor Murdoch.
WWE has removed Roman Reigns from the official advertising for the June episodes of Raw. The Tribal Chief is no longer listed for June 1st, June 8th, June 15th, and June 22nd episodes on their official website. Now, this could be a few things. Obviously, the internet looks at this and likes to say, okay, because Roman Reigns is not listed here, that means he's gone. That means they're going to release him.
Or his movie. Yeah, maybe that.
Maybe his movie.
Or, there's another thing. Or WWE's going to take the belt off of him and
put it back.
No, they're going to give it to Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, maybe. Or, and this is what I think is going to be.
And then a lot of fans are pissed about how, like, oh, I thought Roman Reigns said that he was a full-time again.
Yeah, he is.
People are bitching about this.
Right now. I know. And I was going to go to my next thought. Or it could be all of those, right? It could be all of them. He could even retire, right? Or just talk about Gunther a couple segments ago. Or you could just go to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Maybe the reason they pulled him from Raw is because they were going to just put him on SmackDown. Have Cody and Roman Reigns swap, not titles, but like swap shows, swap brands, and have, yeah.
English today.
That's what, 6 for you? Something like that's what, 6 for you? Something like that.
I don't know.
It's like 6 for him.
Editor, you have to do your work and count how many Englishes.
Count how many times we have had to say English in this episode. There's another one, 7. But yeah, I think he's just gonna go to SmackDown.
But you should see the way how I'm by myself. I'm like, English!
Oh God, because they're switching people a lot. I feel like they're just going to have Cody and Roman switch sides.
We'll have to find out and see.
Okay, that's about it for me.
Let us know in the comments below how you guys feel. And we already know.
Our next topic, Unstoppable. Who will be Danhausen's new partner?
Alright, there's 2 rumors that I'm seeing right now.
Okay.
1 is Jelly Roll.
Okay.
And 2, Royce Keys.
Okay.
And there's a stiff used in how he would book Backlash. He put Jelly Roll as Danhausen's partner. So there's like a 90% chance that they might give it to Jelly Roll.
Maybe. And I could totally see them picking Jelly Roll.
Because there's a few...
Out of those 2 you mentioned, I feel like Jelly Roll makes the most sense. However, I don't know if Jelly Roll wants to fully commit to this.
I think he does because he loves professional wrestling.
I know he loves it, but like we've seen it with Bad Bunny, we've seen it with other people, but like he also has a music career.
Yes, and that's what my friend / coworker says. He'd hate to see him injured for his concerts and stuff. But if he really loves wrestling, that's what he would probably do.
Yeah.
Want to do.
If he loves it, then by all means, like make your money, right?
He already got injured as it is.
Did you see?
He broke his, I think, back or neck or something because of an accident that he had. Not at his concert or in WWE. He was on a motorcycle or moped or something.
Really?
Earlier this year.
Damn.
So
damn, I hope he's all right.
Yeah, he's fine now. Oh.
Well, that's good. Out of those 2, Jelly Roll makes the most sense. As far as what was the other one?
Royce Keys.
As far as Royce Keys is concerned, I mean, I guess Sheamus and Cesaro had a thing where I didn't think they worked well as a team, but they did. Obviously, like talked about the New Day, but the New Day originally they were both supposed to be let go, but then they formed the team and they're magic. So who knows? I feel like out of those 2, Jelly Roll makes the most sense. But I said it last week, and I will continue to say this until it happens. And I guess they could. Why don't they just add Danhausen into the thing with Damian Priest and R-Truth? Like I want to see R-Truth and Danhausen have a segment.
Same.
I want to see that because obviously I'm not huge on Danhausen, but I feel like R-Truth can do anything and make it funny.
And especially when they're as a tag team, R-Truth and Priest, and Truth does something stupid to Danhausen.
Yeah.
Danhausen curses Truth, and Damian Priest is like, "Really, you got yourself cursed?"
Did you see what happened on on Smackdown?
No.
R-Truth had a segment with Damian Priest, and they called Axiom and Nathan Frazier Los Americanos. And Damian Priest was like, those aren't... Anyway, whatever. And they eventually made the match, but then R-Truth was like, why did you make a match for? And Damian Priest was like, oh, come on. Why else would you be talking about them? And then R-Truth was like, I was talking about taxes. So if R-Truth can get Damian Priest to be more funny like this, that is a segment waiting to be a WWE thing with Danhausen and R-Truth. That's waiting to happen. I want to see that.
All right, well, let us know in the comments below how you guys feel, and who do you think will be Danhausen's partner at Backlash? We'll probably find out Friday, or probably at Backlash.
Maybe.
All right, we'll find out. Our next topic is, who was on the phone with Jacob Fatu? Guarantee I know how many people are going to say this right now. Someone that we don't even think of. Yep, I agree. I agree with you people.
You agree?
Yep.
Nice.
Because remember, we got it all wrong about who it would have been.
Yeah, we did. None of them was Pat McAfee.
Yep.
Right? We were looking. I was doing realistic things that Randy Orton would have history with. No, Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee was the guy behind it. At this point, I don't know. He's a Raider fan, right?
Yep.
How about
someone from the Raiders?
How about Fernando Mendoza? At this point, Fernando Mendoza. Who really?
Or Tom Brady says he hates freaking wrestling.
Right.
Oh, that's cute.
All right.
Since he owns Los Angeles.
And he does own
Vegas.
the Raiders. He does own the Raiders. So it might be. At this point, yeah, I'm with him. Because I don't know what it was, but I was not expecting Pat McAfee being the guy that Randy Orton was on the phone with. So at this point, I don't know, Tom Brady. Let's just throw him into this.
Or the owner of Las Vegas Raiders.
Mark Davis. I was just...
Watch, it's Pat McAfee. Not Pat McAfee, it's Patrick Mahomes.
All right. Or Rob Gronkowski. I don't know, dude, but yeah, at this point, anybody really.
Oh.
Who knows?
My only thought is right now is the fucking Rock. Did you
Right.
see he got pulled over because of his fucking windows being tinted?
No.
All right, well, let us know in the comments below who you guys think this will be. Wrong answers only.
Yeah, because you're gonna be wrong at the end of the day.
Yep. Alright, that'll conclude this week's wrestling podcast. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back for another one, maybe this weekend. Well, me, possibly. It depends on how I feel.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to me at Petelogical on YouTube.
Links will be down in the
Links
description down below.
In the description, and I think that'll do it.
And I hope you guys have a wonderful Mother's Day and spend time with your mom.
Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there. Real talk, you guys are the MVPs of life, man. Really are.
Have any good plans? Spend as much time as with your mom.
You never know how long we have with our loved ones. So.
Yep. Spend the whole entire day from when you wake up till midnight, so it won't be like
your mom goes on this podcast.
Oh my god, yeah, she will.
And she was like, "What the hell are you talking about? Why do you have the mask on? Like, what the fuck?"
Right? Who is? I know The Rock, but what is he talking about? The Rock.
I know, right?
I know John Cena, but what the fuck?
Oh, that's gold.
Who's Jacob Fatu?
Jacob Fatu.
Who's Danhausen?
Who's Danhausen?
Who's R-Truth?
Mom, Danhausen has an army of mini Hausens.
And who's R-Truth?
And who's R-Truth? Like, what the fuck are you watching? But Mom, I don't watch wrestling anymore. Well, how do you know all these people? All I know is The Rock and Stone Cold and maybe like
John Cena.
Because he was a favorite of yours or something. That's it. Oh my god, just the idea of that is gold.
Editor, put this in for TikTok short.
Have that as the intro. Have that entire clip as the intro.
Editor, please put this into TikTok short, please.
Right? Oh, that's gold. All right, yep. But real talk, we'll see you next week. Peace.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here, and if you don't subscribe to the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.